Have you ever had a door slammed in your face and found it to be the best thing that could have happened to you? Today we will learn about turning a rejection. Inspired by the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, imagine living in a world where every no doesn't push you down, but pushes you forward. Rejection, often a harsh word, can become your stepping stone to greatness. It's not about cheating fate, it's about realizing that sometimes the no of the universe is hidden as a yes to something bigger. Do you feel neglected or underappreciated? It's time to flip the script. In this video, we present 10 powerful lessons that will teach you how to harness the power of rejection. We are not just talking about theory. These are practical and real strategies that you can apply in your everyday life. Before we jump in, make sure this wisdom reaches as many as possible. Press that like button and ring the notification bell. Now let's start this journey of change together. Are you ready to turn your rejections into your biggest wins? 1. Ignore them. 2. When life gives you the cold shoulder of indifference, don't back down. Rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you is not trivial. It is a powerful expression of your self-worth. Imagine someone deciding you're not worth their time. That's their loss, not yours. When you choose not to, you are saying, I am more valuable. It's like turning a mirror on them, calmly mirroring their behavior and showing them that it's not about you. How do you do that without losing yourself in bitterness? Keep it simple. Focus on your life, your goals, your happiness. Immerse yourself in an activity that enriches you, whether reading, playing sports, learning a new skill, or enjoying the company of people who value you. It's not about getting back at anyone. It's about recycling energy and putting it where it matters. Sometimes it stings when someone ignores us, but instead of dwelling on the pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off it. You don't just survive their rejection, you will succeed regardless. This approach shows emotional maturity and is a testament to your inner strength. Remember that your value does not decrease because no one sees your value. Stand your ground and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Don't react with emotion. Rejection can sting, causing you to react and let your emotions take over. Here's a secret weapon from the Stoic playbook: serenity. When someone rejects you, it's tempting to let disappointment or sadness sit in the driver's seat. Stoicism, as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path. It suggests embracing calmness and responding in a calm, thoughtful manner. This does not suppress emotions. It's about not letting them control you. If you're being ignored, instead of getting angry or looking for validation, take a step back. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts us the most, but our own insecurities. Basically, if you're being ignored, take a breath and think about why that moment doesn't define you. It just is that moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own actions and reactions, not on the behavior of others. Be polite, be kind. If you want to reach out to your hand, do so with real concern, not expectation. This approach is not passive. It's about managing your emotions. It's realizing that your self-worth is not tied to the approval of others. Your power lies in how you respond, not how others treat you. Adopting this mindset is not easy, but it is transformative. If you can stay calm in the face of rejection, you're not just dealing with a difficult situation. You grow. You learn that your inner peace does not depend on external reinforcement. It is a journey to self-confidence where you learn to value yourself on your own. By doing this, you show real strength and flexibility. And guess what? It's incredibly cute. People are attracted to those who are confident, who don't fall apart at the first sign of indifference. Staying calm will not only get you through. You are blooming. You become someone who can face rejection and turn it into a springboard for personal growth, the Stoic way. 3. Put them out of your mind. When faced with rejection, using the art of detachment becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal. This doesn't mean forgetting or pretending that rejection doesn't sting. It channels that experience into something transformative. First, acknowledge the rejection, feel its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts. Like a skilled sailor, use the waves to propel you forward, not capsize the boat. Changing your rejection requires changing your perspective. Think of rejection not as a roadblock, but as a beacon that guides you to new paths and opportunities. Discover activities that enrich your spirit and expand your horizons. Immerse yourself in a book that challenges your thinking, play a sport that challenges your limits, or volunteer in a community project that offers a new perspective. These are not just distractions, they are a springboard for self-discovery and growth. Each new experience tears apart a part of you, making you more flexible and adaptable. Also cultivate a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Share your wishes with them and listen to their wishes. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember that rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is an invitation to self-discovery and reinvention. As you navigate this journey, you will discover that what once felt like a painful rejection was actually a boost to a more fulfilling path. 4. Show your worth. Rejection stings, but it's also a test of your endurance. Instead of withering under the weight of it, see it as an opportunity to reveal your toughness. The next time you are ignored in a meeting or promoted, take a breath. Instead of creating a storm of self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or volunteer to lead a new initiative. The carelessness of others does not diminish your worth. It's a chance to shine brighter. Don't be afraid of the shadows of redundancy. Remember the old saying, when one door closes, another opens. It's not just useless. It is an action plan. Rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is a redirect to where you are needed more. If you're rejected in a role, maybe the universe is pushing you towards something that better aligns with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reevaluate and retarget. What are your main strengths? How can you rotate to get the most of them? It's about creating your success story, where every failure means a comeback. It's not about smiling because of disappointment. It's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy for yourself and others. Maybe that colleague who ignored you has his own insecurities. Expand your understanding, not as a sign of weakness, but as a sign of your strength. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, learn, and then rise like a phoenix from the ashes of rejection, scarier and wiser than before. So rejection is not the end of your story. It's an intriguing twist that pushes you toward the most authentic and sustainable version of yourself. Approach it with the wisdom of the ages and the vigor of youth, and watch it transform from your greatest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth and success. 5. Disconnect silence is not just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine being ignored or rejected. Your instincts may scream to make it right, reach out, or compensate. But here's where you flip the script. Embrace silence. It's not about playing. It's about reclaiming your power. If you choose not to respond, instead of bombarding yourself with messages or calls, you are taking a step back. This break is not just for them. You need to recalibrate to remember that your worth is not tied to someone's approval. Let's dig deeper. This silence is not passive. It is active and strategic. You don't just wait, you reflect and grow. It's time to focus on your goals, your passions, your life. Think of it as a reset button that gives you clarity and strength. This no-contact period is not cold or unkind. It is the limit you set to your peace of mind. It says, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This way of thinking is not just stoic. It gives strength. It says a lot about your self-esteem and confidence. Finally, consider the silent message you are sending. In a world where immediate answers are expected, your silence can be fascinating, even attractive. It shows that you are not easily upset, that your life is full of interests and priorities other than this rejection. It's not that they're sorry or going back to crawling. It shows that you are stable, focused, and unaffected by external validation. This approach will not guarantee a change in their behavior, but it will guarantee a change in yours. It makes you stronger, more focused, and ready to face anything.